The square. That is a way of solving a quadratic that is not factorable. Or you can't really see it on the graphing calculator. You know, it's that tweener where it goes through. If this is 1 and 2, it kind of goes there. You can't tell what that is, can you? You can't calculate it. Oh my gosh, it's tough. So we're going to use completing the square. It's a fairly simple process. What we are looking for is a binomial squared. In order to get a binomial squared, for example, x squared minus 8x plus 16. If I said factor that, it would be x and x, two numbers that multiply to give you 16 and add to give you negative 8, minus 4 and minus 4, correct? Okay? Now I would write that without the second time and just put a squared. This is called a trinomial squared, when it can be factored into the same binomial with the little itty-bitty 2. So we're going to look at finding the value, the C value, A, B, C, the C value that makes this a perfect square trinomial. Well, we just did that one. This one would be 16. Now there is a process to it. Do you understand your A's and your B's on the next three? Can you identify A's and B's? What's your A's for all of them? What's your A value? 1. B value 12, B value 4, B value negative 10. Everybody agree? Okay? So, if I want to find this C value that will help me get a perfect square trinomial, take your B value, cut it in half, and square it. So in this case, my B value is 12. Cut it in half.
6.
Square it.
36.
There it is. When I want to factor it, because that's the next step in this process, is we're going to factor this. It's always going to be x plus that B value cut in half, squared. So in this case, x plus 6. So those of you that are procedural or recipe driven, this will always work. Those of you that like to think, okay, I need to have half a number. It's going to have to be multiplied and added. Same number. Same number that I would multiply to get 16 and add to give you negative 8. There it is. Here we go. What's this going to factor to? Excuse me, let me ask this first. What's the C value I would have to add?
4.
Positive 4. You'd always add in this case. Positive 4, what's it factor to? X plus 2, quantity squared. What am I going to add? 25. How does it factor?
X minus 5.
X minus 5. Is everyone fairly quickly comfortable with that process? Well, let's apply it. Okay? Letter A. We are solving this. How many solutions are there? There are 2 solutions. Okay? Can this be factored? Yes or no? Absolutely not. There are not 2 numbers that multiply to give you negative 25 and add to give you negative 8. So in the past you would go, there's no factoring way I can do that. And you'd quit, correct? That's why I'm here, to help you take big steps and move on. It's not just going to 6th grade and quitting school for the rest of your life. We're moving on up to the east side. If you watch The Voice, that guy sang that song. Did I tell you we're doing the voice in here? Not singing, math voice. I'm going to try it, just something different. I like to try to do weird things. This one's really weird.
We're going to be the math coaches.
I haven't decided that yet. But it will. You're going to have to pick your teams, though, whoever those are. And you can opt out of it and just take a traditional paper quiz if you want. Or you can get an A, whichever way you want to look at it. I'll explain it all next week, but I'm really kind of excited to try something way different than any traditional math class. Weinberg, if anybody would look forward to it, it's you. And I had you in mind when I was thinking of this. Because you said that somebody lost their finger walking down the... I mean, that's the weirdest thing I've ever heard. Okay, so this C value sucks, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Let's get rid of it. Yep, throw it to the other side. So what am I left with over here? Yeah, isn't that cool? It's gone. Kinda. We moved it. Any problems moving something to the other side gets the opposite symbol, correct? Kramer, you remember that? I knew you would. So, let's complete the square. Here's my B value. Cut it in half. Square it. 16. So, that's beautiful now because what happens here? This factors to what? X minus 4 quantity squared. Ah, great question. Now, I added 16 over here. How many of you went to Indian Hills? What you do to one side, you got to do's to the other. I know they say it over at the Hills. You gots to. So I added 16. I just pulled it out of my bottom. I put it there. If you do it on one side, what must you do? I didn't literally, duh. I got to add 16 over here also. That is the #1 mistake made in high school. They don't add it to both sides. BS. Both sides, that is. Deanna's like, I don't think it's that bad of an idea. Oh. So, over here we have what? 41. Now, how the heck do I solve that? Griff, help me through this process. How would I solve that? I could, and then it'd be in vertex form. I want to actually find out what x is. Square root, Griff. Hey, you got a little wing sauce on your chin, dude.
Sorry.
Yeah. Okay, so square root, what you do to one side, do to the other. So what do we get over here? Peters, what do we get? Square root something squared. Peters! Thank you. Now, here's for $1 million or a trip to Davenport to see where a bald, overweight math teacher was born. Your choice, $1 million or the trip. What is this equal to over here? Oh, Klingman, he's like, me! Oh! Oh! Go!
Is it just square root of 41?
Oh, you lose.
You have to like do whatever.
41 is I agree with that. Wilkins, I know. Say it. Huh? What'd you say? You're right. You're a step ahead of me. Fox, you want to go to Davenport or win $1 million?
Plus or minus.
Yeah, girl! How many solutions are there? Two. You gotta have plus minus. Plath? Isn't that what you always say?
Yeah.
Exactly. Now Wilkins say it. So what are my two solutions? 4 plus whoops, 41 or 4 minus Weinberg. Ask Helverson. She lost part of her finger walking down the hall. Okay.
So is that
That would be a no, Ghost Rider. All right. Can this be factored? Yes or no?
No.
No. What should I get rid of then? I don't like my C value. See you later. I know, Moran. Don't woo tonight, all right?
I know.
Okay. So throw it over. Go.
36.
Jinx. Keep going. Go, 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 go. X plus 6. Take your B value, cut it in half. Quantity squared equals -8 plus 36 is 28. Go ahead and say it, Plath. What are we doing to both sides?
Square root.
Square root, there it is. Now, when I take the square root, what do I get on the left side, semi-u? X plus 6. What do I get on the right side? Carter White, what do we get?
What?
What do we get over here?
Is it,
Not is it, it is.
is it 2? I have no idea. It's 2 something.
Well, what's perfection? You know what perfection looks like.
Well, is it
Not is it.
7.
square root of 7?
What am I missing?
Plus 6.
Plus or minus. Now, x equals. Rushing, what is it? X plus 6, how do I get this so it says x all by itself?
Oh, -6.
Negative 6 plus or minus 2 square root 7. Done. What questions are coming to your head on A and B? I'm sure the people in the internet world would love to have you ask them. Anthony,
Where did the 36 come from?
half of your B value squared.
Okay. Right.
That will help you. That will help you get a perfect square trinomial. A perfect square trinomial factors into the same binomial squared. Okay, and that's what we want if we're going to complete the square. What do you notice about letter C? There's a thing in front. There's an A value other than 1. You got to get rid of it, y'all. Dryer. You know what I would do here? The same thing you would, which is, I know you got issues, but let's go through it. Fight through it. Yeah, let's. In fact, you know what I'm going to do? Just because I like you, I'm going to divide everything by 2. Can that factor? Yes or no?
No.
You're right. It is yes or no.
No.
No, it doesn't. So we're going to have to complete the square. Ho ho. You want to try it? Let's try it. X squared plus 4x. What do I do with my C value first? See ya. Deuces. Plus 4 and plus 4. Not once, but twice. Not once, but twice. O'Hare, what's this factor to?
X plus 2 squared.
Equals. Look at now. Watch this beautiful stuff. Cooper, this is going to be so cool. What are we going to do to both sides right now?
The same thing.
Which is?
Square root.
Square root it. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So when I do that, I get x plus 2 over here. What do I get over here? Ooh.
Imaginary number.
Imaginary number.
Plus or minus?
11i.
Close. I square root 11. 11's not perfect. It's staying. My I is. Why do you wear a big bow on your head? Oh, it's required? Is it part of the regulated gear?
Yeah.
Good. I like it. Shh. It's right there. Wesley, you're going to be on the internet tonight. Again. And not just searching things. I mean, say hi.
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 So let's finish it. Do E. Try it.